So Cinebloom filters. They're kind of like diffusion filters, and they add an extra level of dimension to your filmmaking. I have recently discovered that I adore to shoot with bloom filters on my Lumix S5 that I'm recording right now. In fact, I have on this camera that 20% bloom filter from the good folks at Moment. Today I'm talking to you about them, what I think of them, the build quality, and ultimately if they're worth putting into your kit. Let's roll. Welcome back, everybody. My name's Steven, and if you like to capture that old style of vintage film look, that soft kind of grain to your filmmaking process, then Cinebloom filters or diffusion filters, halation filters, whatever you call them, are what you need to kind of capture that unique look. Cameras today are very clinical in terms of their sensors, sharpness, and clarity. Especially on the Lumix S5, you can get a beautiful image right out of the camera, but sometimes it's a bit too sharp. And if you're looking to kind of create that, certain mood when it comes to your filmmaking or a certain kind of genre, you might need to look at getting some Cinebloom filters. Now, Moment makes a couple different versions of this Cinebloom filter in different thread sizes. I have the 67mm thread as well as the 72mm thread. And a disclaimer, these are products that I purchased with my own money. They were not sent to me by Moment, although I would love to have Moment send me gear. However, this is my own gear that I purchased with my own cash. There are many different videos out there on bloom filters and on diffusion filters, so this isn't anything new, and so don't be surprised if some of this information is repetitive to other videos that are out there. So what exactly is in this Cinebloom filter? Well, on this filter itself, there is basically tiny little black dots, or almost like smudge marks, to kind of give that soft effect, to lower the contrast, basically bring up some of the shadows and soften the highlights a bit. This creates that halo effect or halation or kind of a bloom when it comes to your video. In fact, I have one on my camera right now, and that's the 20% that I have on my 35mm f1.4 lens. So this is something that kind of, as you can tell, brings down a bit of that clinical look, adds a bit of extra fuzz, and escapes the need to go into post to kind of add that in, post-production. So the biggest question everybody has with any new product is, what is the build quality like? And in this case, these filters are built with full metal parts. So it's a full metal encasement around the filter, plus also a full metal thread. The lens itself, or the glass on it, is high quality, and there's a good amount of weight to this particular filter. It doesn't feel cheap, it feels well built. On top of that, it also comes with a very cool case. There's a lot of different filters on the market. Of course, you can get ones by Tiffin and other manufacturers, but in some cases, those filters kind of jostle around in the case that it comes with. With Moment, they have a unique little area where basically the filter sits inside of. So there's no rattling around when you have this filter in your kit. It's not going to bump against the edge. It just feels well built and also well secure when you're traveling. So a huge shout out to the team. I personally like the 20%, especially now shooting in our studio. It gives a very nice overall soft look. Outdoors, however, it can be a bit overpowering, so definitely it's not for every shooting scenario. Now, Ange and I shot examples of both of these filters in action in daytime as well as at night, and they give a really good indication of what you can expect when you're looking at both the 10% and 20%. Now, as with anything with filmmaking, it is all subjective. There's no right or wrong when it comes to diffusion filters, and in some cases, it may not suit the type of style that you need to shoot. However, if you're looking for that kind of unique filmmaking, these are definitely a must for your kit. So what did you guys think about the daytime and nighttime examples? Did you like the 10%? Did you like the 20%? Was it too overpowering? Was it not enough? I'd love to know. Please leave me a comment below. And a huge shout out to Patrick Tommaso for his filmmaking videos that essentially got me inspired on the Moment series. Definitely check out his channel. He's got a whole host of cool videos showcasing how filtration can really set the mood for your particular piece. Drop me a line below to tell me how you shoot your film. Please hit the like and subscribe button, and I will catch you in the next video.